What's going on, fellow ghosts, gamerheads, anime nerds, and renegades? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Raven37 Actual, aka Raven37 X Fool. It's 2 zeros, not O's, aka Mr. O Minds in the chat, aka Raven. And tonight, I'm back with another doubleheader video for you guys. First video today I saw that we had a premiere. Well, actually, I saw a couple of days ago, and I asked to be notified that the Gulls were dropping a video featuring Romaine and Goran from the Big Push. And the title of the video is Spinning, and apparently it's a recording session video. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what I have no idea what Spinning is, if it's a cover or if it's an original song. But just seeing how these guys interact with each other on stage, how they perform well together, I'm excited to see what they do with the song. So that first video is, in part dedicated to everybody who, tunes in for the Big Push and Romaine and Goran and things of that nature, and even Ren, or maybe even the Gulls. And the second part of this video is dedicated to my daughter, just because we we recently talked on the channel about, well, I talked about on the channel how I found out she is a fan of Coheed Cambria. And it's just astounding to me because she's 13, so the band is older than she is. And she's a fan of Coheed Cambria, and she really likes this one song in particular. And I really like this one song in particular. So we're gonna take a look at it together. It's a song we have heard before by Coheed Cambria. It's called The Gutter, but it's a version that we haven't heard before because it's a live performance inside of a car, and apparently it's from a series called Capella. And it's basically they take a bunch of bands and they just stick them in the car and have them perform a lot of their well-known songs live in the car. So that's what we'll be taking a look at today. It's first Spinning by the Gulls featuring Romaine and Goran from the Big Push. And then we'll be taking a look at Coheed and Cambria's auto cappella version of The Gutter. So we're going to go ahead and dive into the music because y'all know I'm ready to get started. But like I always like to say, if you took the time to watch this video, last video, or any amount of time on any amount of my videos, I appreciate you thank you very much for watching. But let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see Spinning, the Gulls featuring Romaine and Goran. Let's get it.
Yeah, I was standing at the roulette table with my pockets filled to lose. I was looking at the black and the red, I was wondering which to choose. My friend had come over to me, he says, "Are you sure?" I said, "Friend, I really don't care anymore." I set my eye upon the dealer, I said, "Put it on my black." Always was my favorite color anyway, cause it don't give nothing back now. Come on, dealer, won't you throw the ball? I wanna know if I got any luck left at all. And the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept winning, winning, winning. Ooh, the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept winning, winning, winning. Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't know who's gonna get the guitar solo. I didn't know if it was gonna be Killian or if it was gonna be Romaine, but there we go. And I gotta get the lead singer of the Ghost name. I don't know his name yet, but I'm gonna research it after this video so I know who I'm talking about. But his voice very much, I feel like him and Goran have a very similar sort of classic rock singing style. I feel like they would probably sing really well together. I think they did sing together on one of the outdoor Brighton Beach songs. They were like sharing the mic and singing together, and they were harmonizing really well. I think they got that same sort of vibe, like classic rock sort of vibe.
And I just kept winning, winning, Casino Drive, and the owner comes down with a big tear in his eye. He says, "Oh please sir, won't you give me one more chance to do the devil's dance, 'cause my life is in your hands." I said, "All right, Mr. Owner, I'm gonna give you one more shot. Gonna put it on the zero, and the chance is low. But let me tell you, Mr. Owner, if it should land on the dot, I'm gonna take your money, your soul, everything you got." And the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept winning, winning, winning. Ooh, the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept winning, winning, winning.
Sometimes you get that hot hand, man. No matter what you roll, the dice always land in your favor. I've experienced that before, but the only downside about it is that there is a downside about it. Once the winning stops, then you only get the other end of the spectrum. But yeah, there's definitely been times in my life where just kept spinning and kept winning. It's a dope ass song. I like it. Romaine's little solo was brief, but it was dope. Maybe we'll get some more coming towards the end of the song here. Shouts out to Killian because he's the one who edits these videos apparently. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what they got.
Spinning, and I just kept winning, winning, winning.
That crash was nasty. Okay, so Killian got his shot on too. That's cool.
Oh yeah. And the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept grinning, grinning, grinning. Ooh, the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept winning, winning, winning.
Yeah, that was super clean, especially at the end when they were doing the acapella. But it's just the claps and no instrument accompaniment. Everybody's harmonies were really tight. It was really well sung, despite it being, what you would consider to be a traditionally like classic rock song. The harmonies, I was definitely listening to it. Everybody, I mean, you got to think about who's singing. It's Goran, it's Romaine, obviously. Everybody was singing. The drummer was singing, Killian was singing. Everybody knew their parts well, and it was about 3 or 4 different harmonies that I heard just in that last part. Like, you can just listen to it one more time just so you can see what I'm talking about, because they were all harmonizing.
And the wheel went spinning, 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 and I just kept grinning, grinning, grinning. Ooh, the wheel went spinning.
I think they're all singing different parts. That's awesome.
And I just kept winning, winning, winning.
Yeah, that's really tight. Everybody's harmonies were on point. So big shouts out to the Gulls. Big shouts out to Ren and Chris Webby. They was about to hit us with Down the Road, and I might have let it play out if it would have started. So I had to pause it. But yeah, no, it was a really fun song. Definitely relatable. We all had those times in life where we think where we feel like we're invincible. And no matter what we roll, no matter what cards we play, no matter what we bet on, it seems like we taking home the prize. Like I said, the only thing about it is, that eventually that luck runs out. But when you're in that moment, man, ain't no how you're feeling. Then feeling like the goddess of favor is got her hand on your shoulder. So yeah, definitely a cool ass song. Big shouts out to the Gulls. Big shouts out to Romaine and Goran. Big shouts out to you guys. I'm really liking the Gulls material that I'm seeing now, that they don't just perform with the big push, but sometimes they just perform with maybe Romaine or Goran. So we'll perhaps dig deeper into their catalog now that we're a little bit more familiar with the band, and also so I can get to know the lead singer's name. If anybody happens to know the lead singer, the Gulls' name, you can let me know down in the comments. You guys are always so helpful with the exposition and information. So definitely let me know your thoughts on spinning. I really appreciate it. Um, just how well they performed it vocally, even though it was like a live recording studio session, especially at the end when everybody walked away from the mics and everything, and it was just them projecting amongst each other. It was really impressive. The harmony was really good, and it was a dope ass song. It was definitely a vibe. But you guys, let me know what you thought of spinning down in the comments, and we're gonna go ahead and check out our next video, which is The Gutter Auto Capella featuring Coheed and Cambria. Now, as you can see, all the guys are hopping in the car, so no instruments. So just like the end of the last song, they will be singing this completely a cappella. I'm excited. Let's see what they do with it. Let's get. Josh in the driver's seat, Claudio passenger.
All right. Let's rock.
Perfect. Okay.
Nailed it.
What's up, freaks? Welcome back to Auto Capella, the show where we challenge bands to get in the car and sing some of their songs totally a cappella.
Yeah, so it's like
in
a
order to
series
capture
or
all the
something.
action, we're using the new Zoom Q2N 4K for that 4K resolution and the pristine sound that we know we'll get when we use Zoom products. In the car today, intergalactic rockers themselves, Coheed and Cambria.
Nice little slide advertisement. Get your bag, bro. I can't hate on that shit.
Over my dead body, these stars will let you know it's over. And now if I had my way, I would leave you here to waste your final days, buried beneath with the possibility of how things could be. Oh, please rest assured, this was not my fault, and time is getting short. So I'll be here if you want me, being covered in a red, so bloody. Oh, my darling, can you hear? My words so pure, they burn your lying ears. And so the story goes, when I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance, honey, better call your mother.
Yo, I gotta give Josh his props, bro. He is gonna make the percussions. It don't matter if he's got a drum set or if he's got a mini fridge and a drum set behind him, or if he's got his hands and he's beatboxing, bro. He definitely is always killing the percussions, man. It's really impressive. But also Claudio being able to just like one take this and sing it out in the car. Probably it might be a little bit easier than singing it while performing and playing the guitar and expending all that energy at the same time, but still impressive, especially with everybody having to be on point with the guys in the back. Obviously, the bassist is my guy on the right in the back seat, and the the lead guitarist, is behind Claudio. And it's really interesting watching him do his like head movements to like keep himself on the tempo of the beat, because like that's like typically how he would be using the percussion. So he's technically listening to Josh beatboxing and kind of like doing this. It's really interesting to see all these moving pieces come together to create this. Like, it's still music, but it's just instrumentless music. I will not try to say that word again, ever.
And so the story goes, when I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance, honey, better call your mother. Ooh, hope is lost down in the gutter. When you're in your bed sleeping toward a void so deep it feels like death. Oh, don't you wake. Oh, my love, I hear life holds nothing for us beyond our time in here. So don't you dare turn your back on me. Oh, I think you got me pegged as the wrong man. Oh, I think you got me pegged, and so the story goes. When I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance, honey, better call your mother. Ooh, hope is lost down in the gutter. Oh, baby, over my dead body. Oh, baby, over my dead body. Oh, baby, over my dead body. We'll keep counting on you.
Yo, that was a click. All they had to go off was Josh's snapping, bro, and they nailed it. That was a really cool transition. But I want to go back because, like, just to make the video transformative, I don't know. This is a video produced by another thing that's of Coheed and Cambria, so I don't know about the copyright stuff. So I'm trying to make it as transformative as possible. But again, just super impressed with their ability to feed off each other, keep the timing of the song, especially Josh staying on point with that. Like, the entire tempo of the song is counting on you keeping them snaps in place and stuff like that. So yeah, like, big shouts out to Josh, big shouts out to Claudio, big shouts out to the guitarist, everybody in the car jamming the fuck out with no instruments. Love it.
When the words,
you guys let me know what you think of this performance down in the comments, because I'm thinking, like, we might need to check out more auto capellas. I'm gonna just be real with y'all.
stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow. Don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance, honey, better call your mother. Ooh, hope is lost down in the gutter. Oh, baby, over my dead body. Oh, baby, over my dead body. Oh, baby, over my dead body. We'll keep counting on you. counting on you. Mother, come on now, show me what the world is all about.
I spoke about it in the previous videos, but it's so interesting. Claudio's voice, how he's able to turn like 1 or 2 syllable words into like 4 or 5 syllable words is crazy. He said, "Come on out," but he turned "out" into a 3 syllable word, which is insane. But he does it a lot, and it's really interesting because he's like one of the only artists singing that I know that does that uses his voice to bend words and stretch them and morph them in ways like that. If y'all can think of another artist that's similar like that, let me know down in the comments. But
we're still counting on you. Mother, come on now, show me what the world is all about. And we're still counting on you. Mother, come on now, show me what the world is all about. And we'll keep fighting for you. We'll keep fighting for you. We'll keep fighting for you. We'll keep fighting. And so the story goes, when I leave, will you let me go? When the words stop coming and the fear starts setting in slow, don't let me find you hiding under the covers. It's your last chance, honey, better call your mother. Ooh, hope is lost down in the gutter.
Cool.
that was dope.
Oh, look, they love it.
Fucking right, we love
That
it,
was
man.
awesome.
Fucking right, we love it. That was super dope. In my opinion, that was super dope. I don't know. I listen to that song a lot now. But I don't know, just them able to make the song build up with just their voices imitating the instruments to the point where, you know, he starts going into the mother part and just the in sync. I think watching the Big Push and bands like that really make me appreciate when bands are really cohesive like that and really like can feed off each other without having to be aware of each other and stuff like that. Like they can all just sort of like, all we gotta do is make sure we paying attention to Josh snaps. You know what I mean? So it's really just a cool performance. You guys, let me know what you thought of Coheed and Cambria's The Gutter auto Capella down in the comments. And also let me know what you guys thought of the Gulls Spinning featuring Romaine and Goran. I thought both songs were really good live-ish performances. And I also thought that they both featured really good acapella parts. Excuse me. But yeah, if you made it this far in the video, you already know. I appreciate the shit out of you. If you enjoyed this content or any of my other content for any reason, I definitely recommend you hit that subscribe button. We are at like 795, man. So like 205 away from 1,000 subs. And once I can get that done, then you know we can start trying to apply for the YouTube partner program and stuff like that, and I can start. Well, not start. I've already started, but I can take this trying to make a content creation thing to, I guess, the next level. So definitely, if you enjoyed the video, like the video, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I drop another video, or even share the video. But for now, I want to wish all you guys a safe, happy, healthy morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is when you're seeing this. And if you enjoyed this video, you click on one of these videos over here and spend some more time with your boy. But for now, you guys stay safe, stay frosty. I'll catch all of y'all on the flip side. Till next time, Actual out.